Take one house with no space and 7 people's worth of clutter. Get 2 designers to sort it all out with not much money and hardly any time. Then stand back and watch happiness reign. Or maybe not.
Plexiglass is the work of the devil.
And when have we got to get this done by?
By the middle of next week.
We've got new curtains, new blinds for all these rooms. Daniel doesn't even have a bed.
I do trust Colin and Justin, and I hope that that trust will not be abused.
House that's probably going to run a couple of days
Can you
behind.
stop the TV speak?
Okay, it looks
3
miles
grand.
better, Colin.
It looks
Colin, it looks
fantastic.
brilliant.
Come on, this
Stop
was-
it! Back off, leave her alone. Just drop it.
This week's house is a 3-bedroom semi in Letchworth. On the outside, it looks fairly bad. On the inside, it's even worse. None of the windows have curtains, the walls haven't been intimate with paint in years, and space has become so tight that even the Clutters had to move out. Luckily, help has just arrived in the shape of designers Justin and Colin, who make a suitably grand entrance, which is more than you can say for this hallway.
What's going on with this? Where's all the railings gone from this banister? All the spindles have been taken out.
Meanwhile, look. Came off at me hand, Governor.
Do you know, first impressions, you walk into a house, you want to get a bit of impact, and you're faced with this.
Next up is the living room, where the subtle combination of stripy wallpaper, stripy furniture, and textured walls and ceilings have all added up to
Design anarchy.
This is interesting. Do you know, when did this start? I'd like to know, actually, to take this back, when this kind of thing started. Stripy wallpaper below and kind of plain above. Who started that first?
It's a thing to play with scale, and you can either increase the height of a room or take the height of a room down by popping one of those rails in.
Why does everyone do it?
Do you know what it is? They've gone for that kind of faux Georgian, but it's more Georgian Mildred. It's appalling, Colin.
Oh, hello?
In the dining room, the main problems are the large bed-shaped table and the fact that people keep sleeping in it.
This is the dining room.
Yeah.
They're sleeping in the dining room.
What an absolutely oppressive room.
I mean, there's too many dark elements in this room, and there's no natural light.
I don't think the design in this room works at all. It's dark, it's dingy, it's oppressive.
Do you know, no, listen, I think you're starting to railroad these people.
Why?
Because it's not your house. It's their house. Maybe they like darker colours. Maybe they think this is cosy. But do you know what? There's a lot of love in this house. Look at that. I love you. Little kind of love heart-shaped mirrors as well. I mean, this is a room for romance.
Well, if it's a room for love, Colin, I'd love to get out.
Upstairs, a lack of storage is a major issue in all 3 bedrooms, closely followed by a lack of curtains and a lack of knowing how to put anything away.
This is frightening.
Yikes. I mean, that's just carnage. Wow.
Let's have a...
Meanwhile, decorating by Freddy Krueger. Look at all that nashed wallpaper.
But it's perhaps in the smallest room of the house where some of the biggest and most obvious design mistakes have been made.
Where's the sink?
Where's the sink gone?
Would you want to get in that bath? Look.
That's
Bit of a wobble factor in here.
Lino, no skirting boards.
No light.
It's a small room, isn't it? It's a very small bathroom.
Would you paint it this colour? It's kind of nail polish blue kind of top coat.
No, definitely not. Certainly not 2 walls opposite each other, making this corridor effect.
Would you put a sheen on it as well so that you
No.
can see every single imperfection in the plastic
This
work?
needs toned right down. It's got to be kept white and
Look.
such. Oh, hiya.
Where was he?
Oh, or she. Hey, gorgeous.
Is this the cat's? Oh, there's
Oh, look at that.
look at his
my
balls.
goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Cat tray. The cat lives in here. The cat's just gone down a hole. No way, the cat's gone underneath the floor.
No, the cat lives in this bathroom.
So all these people that live in this house, however many there are, and they've got one bathroom.
As the grand tour continues, the design, DIY and decorating mistakes mount up.
Those saloon doors in there, I mean, what is this?
It's just very heavy. I think there's a chimney breast in there. If that was going to be hanging space, you literally couldn't close that.
Down in the kitchen, the boys finally discover one small ray of light.
What's that look inside? Oh,
Now that's a surprise, isn't it?
bit of order.
Calm inside,
Yeah.
chaos On the outer.
So who, you may ask, is responsible for all this?
I hate paintwork, and if I can avoid painting it, I will.
Annette Ashton has lived in this house for the past 14 years and now shares it with partner Ray, her 5 children and Ray's 2 girls every other weekend, which makes 9 in all. Years of bringing up a small army of children has turned her house into a domestic battle zone and left little time for home decoration.
We did buy a new floor that actually went with the walls that we've got, even though they're not brilliantly decorated, but we're really happy with the colour that we chose.
I had to chop half the banister down just to try and get to it here so as we could have it plastered.
Mind you, as you can see, if you look very carefully, the plasterer
Still
couldn't plaster it
yeah,
either.
you couldn't get there either.
As the children have kept on growing, space has become a major issue, mainly because there isn't any.
This is our bedroom. It's quite small and cosy, but it suits us really.
And I do like this fireplace, funny enough. Not that we've ever used it because it's a fire hazard being too close to the bed.
But it's a nice little feature though.
Well, I reckon anyone who describes a fire hazard as a nice feature probably needs a helping hand, don't you? Justin and Colin, be gentle with them.
Aha! Hi there.
Annette.
Hi,
Nice to
Annette.
meet you.
Come on in.
Justin, hello, Annette.
Hi, Justin.
I'm right.
Well, in every single room in this house is a half-baked job that you've not bothered to finish, and it is a bit of a scandal, to be perfectly frank. Some of them are almost dangerous. Like there's a lot of open plumbing down there, there's wiring upstairs that's problematic. Who's responsible? Should I make the assumption that you as the bloke are not doing your job
That's
properly?
sexist.
I know it is, but you're the man in the house.
I'm very shabby on the DIY, I must admit. I do the best I can, but finishing is my problem. I mean,
Starting's your problem, sir.
we only get every other weekend on our own, and that's the time that we can ever do anything to the house. So
I suppose the last thing you think about is the house.
Excuses. See, that's it.
But
We live in an
the friends
excuse-ridden
that we
society.
have, at times I feel that, you know, the house does need a good going over. People
downhearted
normally
sometimes.
don't go in the front room. That door is shut because I don't like it. They're normally, you know, channeled into the
annex
kitchen.
people straight into here, but you know
Yeah.
what? That's stressful. I mean, your home should be a cure for stress and not a cause.
Another thing, the bathroom, guys. We went upstairs to your bathroom and...
Lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, where's the sink? Well, we know where the sink is.
sink's in the
other
bedroom,
room.
of course.
But why haven't you got the sink in where it should be in the bathroom?
was given a bathroom suite, but we got to the sink part and it just fell off the wall. Disaster DIY.
We're going to take your house and give you back a new lifestyle. It's not just bricks and mortar. It's not just decoration. It's changing the way your walls work for your lives and your family. And that's a challenge for us, and we're going to make it work.
Changing how Ray and Annette use their space is one thing. Actually finding some is another thing entirely. And with 14 years of accumulated clutter to deal with, I don't know why Justin and Colin don't just design one big cupboard and stick the whole house in it. Which is probably why I'm not a designer.
I do trust Colin and Justin, and I hope that that trust will not be abused by them.
The thing with that house is it's got all the style of a cave. It feels like being down a coal mine. But aside from that, I think to get it really bang on, we've got to identify the main areas. First of them is space. There isn't enough in the house, and we need to make what is there work better. What do you think?
I mean, there are too many people in too small a house, and that's it in a nutshell.
Exactly.
But I think they don't help themselves with the fact that clutter, I think I'd put that next on the list, is a major problem. They've got stuff actually just pouring out of every single corner. Let's put it all in a landfill in Ostend.
Let's think...
Let's get rid of it.
Let's think of a bit of sentimentality, Colin. We can't banish everything. The other big issue that we've got here, and it's going to kill us...
Get rid of them. Get rid of the family, get rid of them all.
The other big issue...
Just get rid of it.
The other big issue is money, Colin. As much as we would like to completely
don't
change
get rid of
everything,
that.
we've got to spend our cash carefully. Budget. Now, they remortgaged for 20 grand. They're getting married. They've got 15 grand to spend on the house.
15 grand?
Yeah, that's all we've got, Colin. 15 grand. 5 grand for the wedding dress and the drink.
I've got a great idea.
What?
Let's just walk away. Let's just not go back to Letchworth. £15,000 to do that house, Justin. Let's just leg it.
Well, classic problems, first things first, into the room that should have been the dining room. Now, they've dressed that as their master bedroom.
I mean, look, that is what they call cosy. Look at all that dark wood. Do you know what that looks like? To me, it looks like a coffin. And if you think coffins are cosy, then that is the bedroom for you. But I think we should get rid of the fireplace. I mean, people, they want to hold on to features. But
It's got to go.
What's the point of having space? They can't use that. If you try to light that fire, you'd set fire to that terrible bed. So let's get rid of that there.
That's better. And then we lighten it up completely. I think we should take that tongue and groove, because they've said they like that, and wrap the whole room in tongue and groove. So rather than take that away, add new stuff all the way around and then paint it that baby blue. Do you know what we need to do with this room? And it's the most obvious thing. When the fireplace is gone, we take the bed from that wall, we whip it straight round onto the accent wall as you walk into the room. We dress either side with tables. We create the perfect classic symmetry. We A, make the room feel bigger. We B, make the room feel brighter by painting it that baby blue.
I mean, I'd like to look at the bathroom. So have a look at that there. And there's no sink. Come on, there's a cat tray, there's cat food cans, there's cat poo in there. I mean,
See, that
that's
room
the
feels like a
problem.
corridor. You walk into that tiny room and you've got that dark, shiny wall, which is only highlighting the imperfections of the wall.
Get rid of that. Look,
I think we should go for a roll-top
as soon as you
bath,
lighten
yeah.
it up in there. I mean, the only worry about roll-top baths is they can be quite impractical with a family, but there actually is a way around that. I mean, people worry about them because they want them fitted in, but if you put a nice kind of like a circular shower curtain, it actually closes all the water in, so you don't have that problem anymore.
That would make for a much, much better bathroom.
Let's look at the living room. I think the main problem in there is the fact that there's just not enough space for living. I mean, all those awful patterns, those terrible sofas, we need to get rid of all of that and just have something that's a lot simpler. I mean, I want something that's got that same kind of like spacious feeling if it was all plain, but I think we've got to say the horrible family word, which is practical. So we can't be too light in there, so I think it's good to go for a mid-tone, maybe like a toffee, a taupe, a fawn, something like that. But I think it's only worth doing, Justin, if we can add space. We need a conservatory on the back of that.
Well, that's where we put the conservatory. If we do some clever planning, we can probably build a conservatory for perhaps £5,000 to £8,000.
But can I just bring you back to one thing?
What? The budget. We can do it, Colin. We can so do it. We've got £15,000.
But this, look, come on, there's a conservatory. We're talking about conservatory, we're talking about a new bathroom, we're talking about recarpeting, we've got to recarpet the stairs, we've got to buy new sofas as well, we've then got to furnish this conservatory, we've got to dress it all, we've got new curtains, new blinds for all these rooms. Daniel doesn't even have a bed. It's not as if we're even just buying bedding, he doesn't have a bed.
Listen to this. If you can't redesign a house on 15 grand...
I've got it.
Then I'm working with the wrong person.
I've got it. I'll marry them. Save the $5,000.
We've got 15 grand, okay? A conservatory...
I'm a man of the cloth.
Colin, can you just, for God's sake, for 1 minute, shut up? We've got 15 grand.
What are you getting so narky about?
Because you won't shut up. You want to solve their problems, Colin.
Come on,
you want to solve their problems.
Do you know what's actually happening here? You're being absorbed into that house of horror.
Colin.
I want you to approach this...
For God's sake,
I want you to approach this with love.
In fact,
That's
Colin,
what it is. Look.
Can I just phone Linda Barker, Anna Ryder-Richards and Justin Ryan, vacant position, one new partner.
Look, that's how I want you to feel about that house, okay? I want you to think about that house. It's a house of love, okay?
That's enough of that. A few days later, the boys return to Letchworth with their new designs and what we lovingly refer to as their team. They are the mighty Marcus, handyman builder and one-man tool belt.
And relax.
Katie, keeper of the design plans, holder of the purse strings and mistress of the mobile phone.
But they cost about £2,000, Colin.
And Andy, the steely-eyed project manager, who'll hopefully stop the house falling down before it can be redecorated.
I need stuff, otherwise I'm going to go nuts.
Hi there.
Yeah.
The builders.
Hello.
Andy,
Now, if you don't mind, we're going to split this part up straight away, get the chaps inside, do a little bit of a reconnoitre and see what you think, and we'll have a chat and catch up, yeah? Right, you lot,
Later.
1, 2,
Off
3,
you pop.
and you go.
Now, you have been busy, madam, haven't you? Look at this.
I know.
All this junk previously cluttering up your lives. Well, you've gone in the right direction. We've got rid of everything, I hope. Or have we?
Nearly.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Can we check?
Yes.
If it was chaos before, it's even worse now.
Have you thrown anything out from this room?
Yes, it's awful.
It's a shocker, isn't it?
Yes, it's terrible.
Everything's upside down.
Look, you're in to move boxes, come on in.
And it's driving us mad because we can't start to implement our design until all of this goes away. And our deal with them was that we'd come back here and find this house devoid of any clutter.
Oh, we need to get rid of all this. Get a box, just grab anything.
We don't have forever to do this. We don't have a kind of a never-ending pot of money either. We're trying to make everything work within our time frame and everything work within the financial constraints. And today I'm feeling just a little bit pissed off.
With only 7 days to totally transform the entire house, finding it still full of clutter is a major setback. And with Andy and Marcus keen to get started on the building work, the boys decide to lend a helping hand with the packing.
What is that? Get rid of it. I
know.
We don't need any of this
Exactly,
at
it's
all.
all junk. Remember, it's your choice, Poppet. We're being hard on your mother, but I'm not going to be hard on you. Look at her. We'll give her her decency back at least, the little madam. Are you keeping it or dumping it?
Finally, half a day later than scheduled, all 9 people's belongings have either been packed up or thrown away, leaving the house naked and ready for work to begin. But where are Annette and Ray going to be sleeping for the next 7 days now that their beds are gone?
Yes, we think of every little detail.
Oh my!
Yes.
God.
Oh, no. That, my lovelies, is going to be your new home for the next few days. What do you think?
Fantastic.
Happy to be staying somewhere that's both tidy and has its own sink, Ray is now banned from re-entering the house until it's completely finished. Annette, however, as chief culprit responsible for the house's current state, is going to help the boys put it right again.
In here, huge plans. This room is no longer your bedroom. This is going to be Daniel's new bedroom.
Daniel's new bedroom is currently styled in a charming white brick and dark orange pine look. But not for long.
Rather than leave it in a dark colour, we're going to get something like this gorgeous, soft, coastal American blue. Gorgeous shade like that. And that, when it's painted in this room all the way around, will be so relaxing. Now, I know you've got to have one eye on the future as well.
It just looks like white. You can't see the blue.
It won't when it's up there. Now, one eye on the future. This room will be a great dining room as well when the bed's taken out, when Daniel moves off to college or something.
Right.
Colour-wise, this will work. The whole look in here will be relaxing enough for a bedroom.
I mean, I think the thing about this room is the colour in here is absorbing all the natural light, and there's not a lot coming through that front window. I mean, what do you think?
That's why I liked it in here, I think. For me and Ray, we liked it being a darker room.
What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take the hedge down.
No.
Dramatically.
No.
You're actually going to be a house with curtains in the future. You don't
I
need
don't
a
like
giant
curtains.
hedge.
I do
You're
like-
getting
I
curtains.
like a
You're
giant-
getting blinds in here.
My
You don't
neighbour
need a
can
giant
see
hedge.
through.
They're not going to be looking. You're not that
They
interesting.
do look.
They
I know.
won't. You
When
know
I had the
them.
room upstairs,
Well, you're going to
you
have
can see me
curtains.
completely.
You're going to have curtains. I mean, this hedge. Do you know what you're doing for the whole area? I mean, this is like it's like the eyesore of
What
the street.
about my birds that are nested
The
in
birds
there?
will be fine.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it, Annette. It's not your room anymore. This'll be your new bedroom after a few tiny alterations, obviously.
We cannot have a glamorous creature like yourself storing all your beautiful gowns in that one little piddly bit. So I'm thinking big wall of wardrobes down there. Something fantastic. Tons and tons of space.
Are you covering up the chimney breast again?
Yep. Chimney breast hidden, because as much as it is an interesting original feature, we love symmetry, and that whole squint angle throws that symmetry.
Yeah. I spent hours ripping down the old wardrobes to...
So you've taken them out, we'll put them back in.
As luck would have it, there's a sink-sized space in the corner of the cat's room, so the boys decide to turn it into a bathroom.
There's another really important thing as well. This is quite a narrow bathroom, so we want to really pursue the filling of space. So rather than just completely tile that wall, a little design trick, bed some mirrors into the tile. Yeah, maybe 3 mirrors beside each other, 3 long, get a gorgeous image of yourself as you step out of the bathroom looking like Nefertiti, looking fabulous.
I mean, that's the thing, it's going to bounce light, it's going to reflect the white from over here as well. It's going to make the room feel much larger. Also, it's practical, you get the vanity element in there as well.
Always good to have a vanity element, I find. And a sink, naturally. Downstairs in the living room, the boys plan to de-stripe the walls, de-brick the fireplace, and spring a tiny little surprise on Annette.
We think the house is great, or potentially going to be great, but the space in here doesn't feel as if it works properly.
No,
so
it's
rather
an
than
odd
just add,
shape.
yes, exactly, rather than just add a mirror or change the layout, we thought, let's give her something else. We're going to take all that wall of windows out here, make enormous French doors, not just out to a patio. We're adding a conservatory, darling. We are giving you a dining room because you've not got enough room to dine at the moment. It's all crammed in there. We think, take the table out the kitchen. You're crying! Oh my God!
No.
Oh my God!
I know.
We're just simply, as designers, giving you what you need in your home.
Thank you.
Now the designs have been revealed, the builders can finally get to work. First up, ripping stuff out and smoothing over the odd dodgy wall and ceiling, which in this case means every single one in the house. But that's only the start of it.
I would like to build something, or rather like you to build something around here.
It's going to need a door on it. and we're going to need to make it serviceable. So
That sounds easy, no?
Again, it's just time.
One of these days, I'm going to find a builder who says, Justin, no problem. Anything you want, it'll be fantastic. The walls will need to be resanded, and the fireplace has got to go. This whole area has got to be sanded down. The whole area behind me has got to be sanded down. I'd like to take the timber as well all the way around here. You sound like you've got concerns.
It's just how much stuff you want to actually get done in the time we've got, you know.
This room, get ready for this, is hellish. I want to get built-in wardrobes across the front. I want to change the carpet. I want to get every single speck of wallpaper down.
And when have we got to get this done by?
By the middle of next week. And then there's another thing as well. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it into our budget, but we want to put a conservatory on the side of the house.
You're joking.
You see, what happens here is that Justin and Colin design, whereas Andy and co have to do the work, which makes it very easy for Justin and Colin to be terribly ambitious.
6 days, 8 rooms, 6 days, kitchen, bathroom to sort out, all the plastering. It's hideous.
And Colin and Justin want us to do every single square inch of the house.
Yeah.
Well, don't just stand there, get on with it. Even if Andy's a bit dischuffed about how much work there is to do, at least one person's still smiling.
I'm so excited and I don't know how I'm going to keep it inside and not let anybody know. I'm not going to tell anybody because I don't want to spoil it for anybody else. But I'm stunned, absolutely stunned. I have a conservatory.
I think the positive thing is that this house is now going to actually start to fulfil its potential.
Exactly.
Do you know, and it is actually going to add to the happiness of this family. And I love the fact that I actually think that Annette's in a bit of a comfort zone at the moment. Actually, she's overcome her worst fears. She doesn't think that anything terrible is going to happen.
Well.
In fact, Annette is so excited that she decides to express her joy through the medium of violence. By the end of day one, both fireplaces have been knocked out, 2 rooms have been replastered, and Annette and Ray have lost a wall, but gained some French windows.
Well, my hands are shaking because my muscles in my arms are sort of being used for the first time in a long time, so it's like the nervous system has gone on my hands, but I'm managing.
Yeah.
They've now got just 6 days left to redecorate 7 rooms and 1 hallway. That's about 10 hours per room.
At the moment, there's a very, very high risk of us not finishing on time and it just not being ready for anyone to use, which I'm seriously worried about.
Despite a budget of just £15,000 and a 7-day schedule, designers Justin and Colin decided to take on the entire house. Well, actually, they decided the builders would take it on. They themselves don't know one end of a spirit level from the other, so have gone off to do what they do best: shop.
Do you know, there's a school of thought that says built-in bath because they're a family and there's a lot of washing going on.
Well, you don't want splashing around. There's nothing worse than watering it down the back.
I know, but I'd like to find a good compromise between built-in and beautiful. You see, something like that's good. I love that modern take on the old traditional cast-iron bath, but what's that? It's not cast-iron anymore, it's far, far lighter, so you could fit that really easily.
I suppose a good thing about that is you actually, the hot water stays hotter for longer.
without a doubt.
And it certainly looks the part. I love all the chrome, I love the pipework and the little feet on it.
And they could clean underneath that easily. The thing about this bath is the taps are in the middle, which means you can dress it onto the middle of a wall with a huge circular hoop dressed down with a curtain, so all the water splashing stays inside.
I mean, actually, I think this could be quite cost-effective as well, because if you look at the sink there, it's not dissimilar to the one that Annette's got lying in the boys' room. We could just reuse it. It's a white sink, white WC, pop it together with that. Total facelift for next to nothing.
Yeah, let's get exactly that bath.
Mental note: this is exactly the bath they want. Back at the house, work is progressing, but with only 2 days left, time and money is running out, and Katie is having to cut back, which is good news for the budget, but not for Andy.
540 millimetres. Right, you know we're going to get bespoke kitchen fitters to fit us a brand new kitchen.
Okay.
We can't get it, so we're going to have to make it ourselves.
That's a big problem time-wise.
Yeah, so nearly ripped out.
Nearly ripped out, but what are we doing with it? Are we taking it all out?
Yeah, because at the moment, someone's getting back to me, a fitted wardrobe company. But it's budget as well, I can't afford one, so I desperately want him to do it for me.
We need to know as soon as possible.
Otherwise
if you turn
you'll be-
around and you say we've got to do kitchen and now then we've got to do...
You might be building a wardrobe in here for me.
It's
Brand new wardrobes aren't the only things off the shopping list. Remember the bath that Justin and Colin so lovingly shopped for?
What happens if I can't get a roll top? I have to. But they cost about £2,000, Colin.
It may have been the perfect bath, but it was far from the perfect price. So in a flash of flesh and designer ingenuity, Katie heads off to try and source a second-hand one.
What sort of price does a second-hand bath normally go for?
Anything from £250 upwards, depending on what it's like.
That's reasonable. I did some research earlier. It was about £1,200.
And you've saved yourself a lot of money, haven't you?
Yeah. So I think I'm going to be giving Colin and Justin a call and just telling them that we're going to be having second-hand stuff.
OK.
But it's fine, isn't it? If it's like re-enamelled and cleaned up, it's not like you're sitting in someone else's bath water.
Yeah, just clean it up and plumb it in. I mean, for goodness sake, it's only going in the cat's room.
The added problem of having a bath that needs everything doing to it and stripping it out and making it look good. All the little tiny jobs now are mounting up right at the last moment when we should have had stuff to begin with, but fitting things and getting them to work is a real problem. It's nuts. Utterly nuts. But I've just got to get on with it. So I'm looking for a wire brush at the moment. Wire brush anyway.
Oh well, whoever heard of a happy builder? At least Annette's pleased with how her new look house is shaping up. Isn't she?
Well, considering they said about my hideous blue wall in the bathroom, I think my taste is a lot better when it comes to blue. Because that is horrible. But then it's still wet, it hasn't dried yet, so I'll have to see it when it's dried. But it's not very nice, is it?
Let's just hope her kids like it. The deal here is that Annette, as the worst decorating offender, has to stay and learn the error of her ways. Meanwhile, her partner Ray has been banned from the house until it's all finished, which on current standing means he could be homeless for some time.
No, it's been a nice day. I've been with my mate, Matt, and down the bookies, in the pub. I've still got the house on my mind and poor Annette's slaving away.
I'm exhausted and hungry and dirty and dusty. My nose is completely full of dust.
Day 6 and the conservatory is now well on its way to adding that all-important extra space to the house. Unfortunately, its construction has also eaten up most of that all-important cash, so Katie's cutting back even further on Justin and Colin's designs.
The carpet's wrong. They haven't got lights going up the stairs like they wanted, because otherwise we'll probably end up knocking the wall down on the side of the house. The table's different in the conservatory, the chairs are different, the sofas are the same, they're huge, the footstool's about this big. But that's their fault because they didn't decide it.
While Katie's outside busy listing all the things that need doing, inside Andy and Marcus are actually doing them, although not always with complete success.
It just got worse. I've just found out for the second time there's another colour. So after putting one colour on first and taking it off because there was another box with other colours in, I've now been informed that there's another colour of greeny coloured tiles to be put in with them as well. So I'm not a happy bunny. Nice easy job, mate. Bloody stupid.
The problem here is one of communication. How it's supposed to work is Justin and Colin do the design and give it to their assistant Katie, who is on site to guide Andy and the builders while Justin and Colin are off sourcing stuff for the house. What's happened here is budget is so tight that Katie's having to source lots of stuff as well, so she's forgetting to tell Andy what needs doing. And because time is so tight, Andy and Marcus are just getting on with it, and slowly but surely the design is being changed. Oblivious to all of this, the boys continue on their shopping crusade to find the perfect blinds for the conservatory, little suspecting that it's, well, just not finished.
A lot of people get really concerned about flat pack and the work that's involved to put stuff together. You come to the scratch and dent area, it's already done, so you've got that less work to do as well for half price. And a flat pack or any of these pieces takes hours, and you always end up with a screw missing anyway.
And I'm not going for them, because I think that they are the ultimate evil. I hate those bamboo blinds.
It's a false economy to put up these little flimsy £3.50 affairs that aren't going to do the room justice. Let's get 9 of those blinds, Colin. It's a little more expensive than we had thought, but let's
I think Annette deserves it anyway.
They're just having a nice time dancing around the aisles of a hypermarket, and I have got work to do.
After the boys have finished dancing down the aisles, they check in with Katie for a progress report. Now, she could tell the truth here, or she could lie through her teeth.
Hi, Katie.
Which do you think she'll do?
Oh, hi, Katie. It's Justin and Colin. How are you doing?
Everything's fine. It's going very, very, very well. We're getting jobs done.
Gorgeous.
It's all in. It's all in, baby. We've got the bath in, we've got the sink in, it's all done.
Do they bear any design relationship to the ones that we specified?
They're exactly what we wanted. They're exactly what you picked out. The cupboard doors out of the catalogue, and we've made a skeleton. Done.
Gorgeous.
How does the garden grow? It looks great. So it's all done.
OK. Bye, madam. Bye.
Lie through the teeth it is then. However, with the boys not due back till morning, she's still got about 12 hours to get it all done. At least that's what she thinks. Unfortunately, a few hours later, Justin and Colin decide to pay a surprise visit to the house to praise everyone for their sterling efforts over the past 6 days. Oh dear.
Where's the bonus then? Do you know, this maybe actually wasn't fair, Colin, to just come round without announcing ourselves. Guys.
It's going to be ready, so always Katie. Katie! How's it going? I mean, this is the night before, isn't it? We should be finished tomorrow. We should be dressing tomorrow morning.
I know, I've got a carpet guy who came in today and he's coming in at 5:30 tomorrow. I've got my spark who's waiting till God knows what time.
Sure.
We've had about 75 people on site and we're still going.
Don't go in there, Colin. No, don't go in, Colin. We're still laying the concrete. Boys, how long is it?
Good day, sir.
Hi, guys. How long is this going to take to finish? Hold on a second. Have we got... Is there glass in any of those windows?
Sorry?
Is there glass in any of those windows?
No.
No. We don't even have glass in the windows. Come on, guys. Katie!
Justin,
what?
Have you looked up there?
Katie, we spoke at length.
We said we did not want
about
a plexiglass roof
is the
on
work of the
conservatory.
devil
It's
when it comes to
It's the
conservatories.
thing that makes a conservatory look...
We spoke at length.
It makes it look cheap as chips.
Okay.
Plexiglass.
We need
What can we do? What,
do you know, all
knock
we
the
ask...
conservatory down?
No,
we just
Katie,
have to
all
keep
we
going
yeah,
with
all
what
we
it
ask
is.
at any point...
It's conservatory or no conservatory?
OK, well, let's not fall out about it, but we did stress...
Well, it's here now.
Yeah, it's here. But that's not...
Aren't you happy that we've got a
Katie,
conservatory?
I'm delighted the conservatory's there.
And that's it. What's that?
What is going on here, Katie?
What's this?
This wasn't at all what was specified.
That was supposed to be a run that goes down there.
The ground is
Do
good.
you know,
The ground
that
is
looks
good,
like
but
a burger bar, though.
That looks... I'm not keen
That
on
look,
this
that's.
at all.
I feel like I'm sitting in Burger King.
But this was the best position for it.
Why would it have to be level with that? It wouldn't have to be level with that.
Because you then I did tell you it's going to be coming out of the centrally out of the wall rather than close there.
You've phoned us 30,000 times about curtains and about really mundane things, and then major things like this and the conservatory you haven't even mentioned.
It's got to come out of there instead of there for the granite.
Hello.
Katie, how are we going to get this finished? How are we going to get this plastering finished, the painting finished, the tiling finished, the other mirrors in? How are we with the bath, Katie?
They're on it.
Yeah, where is the bath? Maybe Katie's hiding it, which is probably not a bad idea.
Do you know what's disappointing for me, Katie?
What?
And it cannot happen again, is that I can't have 30 phone calls about curtains and about tiny little things that mean nothing, and then come in here and find a completely different conservatory, a completely different banister, a completely different setup for the kitchen.
No,
do you know what I mean? These are building issues.
Okay, I was out getting your bed, and they had curtains in the shop.
No, can I just say that it doesn't
and you
matter.
specifically
That-
wanted
for the- in the
curtains.
future,
You're being unreasonable, Colin.
That cannot happen.
You're actually
That
being
cannot
unreasonable.
happen.
That is
I'm not being unreasonable.
You are being unreasonable, Colin. I'm sorry.
I'm not being unreasonable.
I'm going to stay on the fence.
What do you want me to do? Come in and
Colin, you
fill
might have
some
said
light on
exactly
your
the
face
same
to not see
thing.
that
But you
going,
phoned me
to
about
know
the
that it's
roof.
wrong.
Oh, Colin, back off her and leave her alone, for Christ's sake, Colin.
I'm going to carry on painting.
Colin, Katie, you should get on because she's worked a bloody miracle.
And I actually appreciate that, but at the same time, Justin, we cannot go on like this in the future. I
No,
can't have
but we've learned
major
from this, Colin.
buildings
No, Colin,
screw that as well, but they're on the bloody roof.
Colin, look what we've got here. We've got a thoroughly rebranded house that's probably going to run a couple of days
Can
behind.
you stop the TV speak?
Okay, it looks
3
miles
grand.
better,
Of course
Colin.
It looks
Colin, it looks
fantastic.
brilliant.
Come on, this
Stop
was-
it. Back off. Leave her alone. Just drop it.
She's
Look at
gone.
the house. It looks great.
Well, do you know? Can you say that? Can you actually mean that? And you will say that all night, and I'm not going to get it in the neck for about the next 12 hours because you're totally happy with everything. Yeah.
Now that you've had your little diatribe, can I say something?
No, are you? Answer the question.
Let me answer the question.
Go on, then.
I'm not happy with the way everything is, but we must simply make the best of it, Colin. End of story.
With just 10 hours left to pull it all together, everyone carries on working late into the night. Andy looks like he's lost the will to build. And the boys, well, they're too upset to stay in the house, so they retire to their glamorous hotel room to reflect.
It was just scandalous how much we'd actually asked for that wasn't there and how far behind we are.
The stuff that's gone on over the last few days hasn't been a consequence of any one person's inability to do their job. It's just been an amalgam of lots of things that have happened at the same time, which have conspired to hold us up.
The fact is that this house was so neglected that it has actually taken a lot of money and a lot of time to actually turn it into something that is worthwhile. I just hope Annette and her family will be happy.
The following morning, and unbelievably, the house is nearly finished. By the time Justin and Colin return, they're lulled into a rare moment of sheepishness.
We are prone to moments of high drama, I know that, but we only do it because I want this house to be right. Annette and her family are just amazing, and I'll say this and mean it. They're one of the nicest families that I've ever come across, and I think they're so deserving of nothing but the best standard in this house. I hate to say this, I hated that breakfast bar when we came in last night, but now that I see it in there, it kind of works because they've still got an eating option in this room, like a casual breakfast situation for a morning. So I'll be going back to Katie and apologising about that, because I'm never ever too big to apologise about something that we complain about and then subsequently find to be good.
Room by room, the house starts coming together as Justin and Colin finally realise their designs for Annette and Ray, who are busy packing up their home of the past 7 days, ready to claim their house back.
I'm very excited actually to see what the house is going to look like after all this time now. I mean, I say all this time, it's a week, but it seems like a long time. And hopefully it'll all come good.
After 7 days, this 3-bedroom semi in Letchworth has been completely transformed, and Justin and Colin are putting their final designer touches to the house.
This house is perfect for Annette and Ray and her brood. And if it isn't, I don't know what I'll do.
Well, you could always show them some pictures of what it looked like a week ago. That should sugar the pill. But enough of this speculation. Let's just give them their house back. Cue the dreamy music. The first major decorative shock they're likely to encounter is here in the dining room, which was formerly their gloomy bedroom.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, look at that.
He's going to love this.
Will they like this, yeah?
I think so. I think he's going to love it.
Is this for Daniel?
This is for Daniel, yeah.
Isn't it? Oh, wow.
Oh, he's gonna be blown away.
After you, my lovelies.
And if Annette and Ray think this room looks bigger, just wait until they get a load of the living room.
Oh, wow.
A conservatory.
What?
Do you remember what it was like before? All those dark colours and those dark sofas, the stripy walls.
Colours are fantastic. Oh, God.
Absolutely brilliant.
Adding the conservatory has almost doubled the space, as well as giving Ray and Annette a dining area to enjoy that most designery of meals, the apple.
What do you think of this? We've extended your house.
It's beautiful.
You've got the blinds matching the walls in there.
Yeah.
Bring the colour from there to here.
Brilliant.
And then in the evening, when you've got the blinds down and you've got the lamps on, it's going to feel like one big room.
Yeah.
It's out of this world.
Upstairs in the bathroom, they've got a brand new look with a second-hand bath. Though, didn't it scrub up nicely?
Now you have a sink and we've reused the old one.
If something works as it is, there's no point changing it. There's no point spending an awful lot of money, so we've reused what we
Look at the
can.
blinds. Do you want to see the boys' room?
Please.
Yeah.
Come on.
Definitely.
Come on, you.
Now, if you recall, Annette wasn't exactly sold on the designs for this room.
What do you think?
I actually really disliked the colour earlier when it was painted on the wall.
That's a past tense.
I disliked the blue. I thought it was so dark. But I love it. I really love it.
See?
And in the master bedroom, Annette's squinty old fireplace, which she had lovingly uncovered, has now been more lovingly covered up again.
Oh, hey! Did you hit big pattern wallpaper?
Love. Oh my word, I love it.
Oh dear.
I really, really love it.
Oh no.
It is beautiful.
No, you don't like it?
I do. No, I do.
Are you sure?
I do like it.
What's happened to our bed?
It's gone.
They took it away.
Our bed's gone.
Your bed's gone. You've got a new bed. We want definition in here. I don't want darkness anymore. Let there be light.
Oh God.
You've gone silent. Oh my word.
I don't know about the bed.
Think about the fact that there's a lot more light in this room. You've got more space than you ever had downstairs. You've got fabulous panelled wardrobes there, and this bed is picking up the paneling theme there as well and continuing. So just,
You've done a
it's going to take you by
beautiful job.
surprise. Just actually live in it for a little bit and get a feel for it and see how you feel for it.
Certainly.
Now that Annette and Ray have finally seen their new look house, it's time to show it to the real critics, the kids.
Oh wow, it's so much bigger. And look at the mirrors. Oh my god, I'm gonna live in this bathroom. My room, of course. There's a conservatory.
Conservatory?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's the same house.
Have you seen your room?
I heard somebody say that we've changed their life. I am an old, emotional fanny, but that is the most rewarding thing ever, to hear those kids running around screaming and laughing. What does Daniel think of his room?
Loves it.
Are you sure?
Do you know, I mean, a happy family just got happier.
Oh, I tell you what.
In a nutshell, I think it's he's crying.
That is just incredible.
And so we draw a happy veil over the scene and leave Ray and Annette to enjoy their home. Except not quite. Helping them sort out their house was only part of the deal. Getting them to keep it tidy is another thing entirely. So, in the interest of science and potentially good television, we went back a month later to see if the family had maintained its clean, stylish lines or whether they'd simply trashed it.
Right, you pesky pair. What have you done?
This is Daniel's room, and as you can see, it's becoming a new skateboard park.
But that's not looking at all like we left it.
I mean, you might have pulled that bed
Oh,
up.
come on, Daniel. You knew we were coming.
Well, at least he kept the cushions.
He's got the bed that you gave me, because as I told you, I don't like beds close to the floor. So he's now got that, and he loves it.
Look, they've crammed it in exactly the same place their bed was crammed.
Why have they done that? Right, fast forward it to another room. Oh, no, that looks fantastic.
That just looks the same.
We've altered just a couple of little things in here. One is the TV cabinet, or the cupboard that you'd built. It's now a corner cupboard.
I don't think anything's changed there at all.
The living room looks the same. I mean, that looks comfortable, it's clean, it's modern.
Other than that, there's really not that much that we've changed in here at all.
We kind of knew that room was spot on, didn't we?
Right, we'll go to the conservatory now, guys.
Conservatory, any change there?
Which is full of my washing, because the weather has been so lousy.
No, guys, come on!
No, come on, you can't hang washing in the conservatory. And what is that? Is that the cat's basket?
The cat has come from under the bath and lives behind the corner unit, and she loves it.
And you've got those big chocolate brown mahogany cabinets in the corner.
Yuck!
We are getting rid of those. They aren't part of the design in here. It's just I couldn't leave them out in the rain, so we will be getting rid of those.
They're stashing and hoarding.
It's not antique.
No! Not the cat tray in the food area. That poor cat is pooing and eating side by side where they should be. Right, get me out of that dining room, Colin. I want to see the rest.
And guys, look! Look! My Princess Pea bed. I have it back.
Oh!
Now, I don't know how in a million years you could turn around and say that that white bed downstairs is better than this. It is not.
That bed is horrid.
Well, I don't think the bed's horrid, but I think the bed's too dark and too imposing with that big dramatic back area.
Bought a couple of little bits and pieces to go in here.
What
and
is
little
that?
wire
Bedside
cabinets.
table?
Ray and Annette, you monkeys!
Oh, look, we'll take out the white ones that match the wardrobe and we'll put in some old cheap wire cabinets that should be in the bathroom. Yeah,
Right,
look,
back
I've
to that other
fast-forwarded
area.
so much away from this.
That's appalling. All of a sudden, you have a design show all over your house, and all of a sudden, you're Anushka Hempel.
This is the biggest thing that we've altered down here. If you look downwards.
So, where's the roll top gone? Do you know why they've done that? Because the roll top that Katie got for that bathroom was dirty and marked.
I don't blame them for that.
The concept was good there, but Katie got the wrong... Oh, there's the bath.
Well, I'm glad they could find a use for it. Can't these people throw anything away?
We decided that having an antique roll-top bath, as nice as it looked, wasn't practical. It didn't stay hot for very long because it's cast iron, so you would take half an hour filling it up and then 10 minutes in it. So it will become a garden feature. We won't get rid of it completely. Nobody wants it, really.
Please bear in mind, however, Annette, that yours was the bathroom that didn't even have a sink.
Do you know what, people have such short memories, don't
I
they?
know. Mind you, I'm not entirely sure which is worse, this particular hotel room or that particular house.
I'm so glad you said hotel room. I'd hate to think anyone thought this was our living room.
I guess for them, it's still home. It's a much better home than it was before, and they've chosen to change the bath and change the arrangement of beds from floor to floor.
Oh, but come on, one question. Could you really dine sitting over the cat litter tray?
Never.
Details of everything used in the makeover can be found online at www.5.tv/how not to decorate.